Beep.
Okay, it seems like we're live, but let's just wait for the people at home. They can tell us whether or not they can see us, if they can hear us. Let me also open some of your works. Let me see if we can see it on the screen. Yeah, should be fine. Let's see. Okay, I think we got it. I don't want to jinx it. Hi everybody, how's it going? Can you hear us? Can you see us? I apologize for the echo.
Hi.
Hi.
I guess they can see us. Anyway, guys, how are you?
Fine.
Fine, fine.
Very fine.
Sorry for keeping you.
The software that I use, Bricks, and then it's really nice because you can find all the pieces, but it's funny. But it was also really difficult because there are many pieces.
Yeah.
And then, okay, I start with the face, and then I say, okay, and then the spiders. Yes, and then I started to building the room. But I think the basic. No.
It's a little bit weird. Sorry. Thanks a lot for telling me that there is a lag, but yeah, I don't know what else I can do. But anyway, let's continue the conversation. This time I want to ask Nancy the same question because I really loved your project, Nancy. Since I saw it the first time, I was like, that's a very good image. What was going on in your head when you saw the challenge?
When I saw the challenge, I really didn't have idea what to do. There's so much things you could do. So I start to searching for inspiration, for ideas. And I have this brainstorm. And with all this process, I realized of two main ideas. The first one was the Lego try to imitate the real life, the daily activities, and try to reproduce the real world into Lego world. So I try to mix these two words, okay? And in my searching, I saw an image of two Lego watching TV, but the TV was a cell phone. So I liked it, and but I think in something bigger. So it comes to my mind the iPad, but in the Lego world, the iPad it was like huge. Okay, and then I thought of the idea of the movie theater. So I started from that. And the other thing was the I don't know if it's common, but I saw the stormtroopers like in many images. And I don't know, they captured my attention because they were always like playing and like acting silly and all that stuff. And it made me smile and it made me happy. And that inspired me. I wanted to transmit this emotion through my image. So I decided to use them in my scene. They have to be in my scene.
Let me ask you, Nancy, because you've been doing a lot of the challenges that we have done on this channel. Was it hard for you to try and keep changing the theme all the time? Because you were very creative.
Thank you. I always do this brainstorm, and I try to fit the subject. So I don't know. I don't have one way to approach to a project. So I don't. I think that's why it's so different one another.
I understand. David, you want to go next?
Sure, thanks. Well, first of all, I was very happy to see many of my national people that are participating to this, and I'm really happy to see that Nancy got it to the first place. I was really happy about that.
Thank you.
On the other hand, I'm really happy to have these challenges from you, Fabio, because every single time I try to push myself to do more than one image, at least at the beginning in my head, and as well as Nancy, I'm trying to do some brainstorming, starting from a simple idea to the hardest to do, but everything, of course, it needs to be in the time you give us. So I think that's the most challenging thing that we are facing every single time that you challenge. Every single time, the problem for me is that I really can't seem to find enough time to develop my ideas. So basically, this time I only had case from the beginning. I was
David. Let me tell you something. Every time that I do a challenge, people always send me the email 20 minutes before the challenge is over. Even when I did 2 weeks. No rendering for 10 days. And then 20 minutes before, email with the rendering.
Or 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
The thing is that basically I always said like, okay, I have kind of like, I don't know, 5 ideas. And the next day I think, okay, I'm going to be developing good. So after that, I developed one idea that is really difficult to realize in that time because of the modeling, everything. Even though you give the model, there is a lot of world that needs to be developed in order to make that idea to work with what you're thinking. And as well in this image that I tried to do, it brought me back to being a kid. And there are many times because I have my brother has a son that I'm trying to follow, to find his place in my work. And I had kind of like 3 or 4 ideas about a kid. The first one I realized was a kid that was giving a Lego heart to a teddy bear. That was kind of like his way of giving life to his toy. And this instead, I was kind of like, I need to develop a lot of materials for this bear, making the fur to seem like fur. So the easiest way was to keep bashing using the meta bricks that you already gave us. So my idea behind this Wild Wild West, let's say, idea was to that with Lego, basically you can do whatever you are. Even if you are a pirate, you can bring an astronaut, spaceship, or in this case, you could be in the West fighting bad guys with a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yes,
that was the idea.
I love that. I love that because I have the feeling that by doing this challenge, I was able a little bit to bring the kid out of you, you know?
Yeah, it's true.
It was funny.
So, Barbara.
In Mexico, we instead of Lego, we had Playmobil. So I was actually at the beginning in my head was a lot of Playmobil in my head instead of Lego.
We had Playmobil as well in Italy. It was before Lego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nancy, I have to say, you have a very big following. I see all the comments online of people going like, Nancy.
Yeah.
But also Barbara.
Yeah, hi everyone.
Also me, but I cannot see. Yeah.
David is the only one without any support. Wait.
There's my brother actually around there.
I am making a comment for yourself, okay? David.
Yeah, thank you. For that.
So let me ask you another question to you guys, and let's start again with Barbara. Looking at the way we judged your project, if you could go back and change something about your project, what would you change?
Yeah, maybe more details, because it's not, the model is basic. My model is a little basic. If I see the other model, mine is a little basic because, yes, maybe this, some details, something, yes, maybe this, because it's only the box. It's not a really, I don't know, this.
But you had a lot of fun doing it, right?
Yes, but I started to model for the first time, and I didn't know all the pieces, but the time was not so much. And then I used the basic bricks. And this was maybe this. Maybe if I had more time, I could find something new, different. But yes, this is the only thing.
I don't believe you. I think that if you had more time, you would wait more time.
Yeah, also, it's always that you want always more time. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, so, but maybe this, because it's basic. The box is a little basic, but yeah, I like the concept. But
I think it was a lot of fun, and eventually, it's weird also for us, the judges, to have to evaluate such a work, because you expect to see something that you understand, but sometimes also what you don't understand can be in one way attractive, right? And I think that this was what your project did. It was just a fun image.
Yeah. Also because I was following, and the judges didn't understand what's happening.
Yeah, exactly.
in the room. And then I was writing, "Is the spider's attack?" But yeah, it was funny also to hear the comments of the judge.
Nancy, what about you? After you saw the judging and everything, did you think that there were some things that you could have done better? And you won, so you might say, no, it's perfect.
What are you saying? I don't think I will change anything in my scene. I was very satisfied with this image. As Barbara said, I think could have more detail, because I saw in the other works the fingerprints in the toys.
Yeah.
And I think that was a nice touch. So I think that could be an detail, and the other one could be the material of my Legos. I think that could be more reflective, but that's on me.
I thought so.
That you cannot see.
Yeah. That could be, yes.
David, what about you?
Well, actually, in the first concept of that image, I wanted to add a box of Lego at the bottom of the image. That way, you could understand that it was kind of like a kid playing. That's the only thing I would only have added to it. But that's because I think I was following as well, and Jason didn't get what was the main idea about it. I remember. And I think that maybe adding the boxes could have worked a little bit better. But that's it. And maybe just a little bit of dust. That was the thing, but I didn't have enough time.
Yeah.
That's
the time. The problem is
the time. Fabio is really bad person.
So maybe the next challenge what we can do
1 month.
1 week for the challenge, and then the week after how to make the image of the challenge better. And so
Better.
you work on that.
Yeah.
Because you guys need the
a
deadlines.
Everyone would deliver the last minute.
It's always.
That's not true.
Okay. I see now the support for David. Hi, Philip. Hi. I guess the Guardado is your brother.
No, it's just a random guy.
Okay.
Of course.
I want to believe you. But anyway, guys,
It's just because
I want to know, are you thinking about joining the Jason Pleaser?
The
next one?
I have the idea. But I have still to start with the model.
Same thing.
That's it.
I have an idea as well. The thing is that right now I'm just trying to chill out because there are having a lot of work and too many challenges.
I'm not gonna hold it against you.
You are free to go out.
Yeah, exactly. You should enjoy yourself. Don't worry. It's of course too much of me to ask you guys to have to do this, because I know that it's extra work, you know. But I don't know. I guess that there are people that are really in a position where they need to do this work to feel a little bit more motivated, you know. And so I guess
that's the thing.
Yeah.
That helps a lot.
Yeah.
Helps a lot. I mean, I don't see it much as work and extra work, but it's more about trying to enjoy it a little bit more. I mean, I do enjoy it a lot, but it's
Me too.
day has 24 hours. The problem.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, which one was the challenge that you enjoyed the most so far? Barbara, you go first.
No, I
Lego
saw. Yeah, the Lego, of course. The Lego was the most funny for me. Yeah, only because I only did 2 challenges. Yeah, but also the fashion design was funny also for me, because I make the dress. It's also funny. The other for me were too much. These 2 were more funny for me. The other are more complicated, and then the time was not so much. And then I say, I don't want to do something not good. And then I didn't for this. Yeah.
Nancy, what about you?
I've been participating in all of your every single time. And
I need to send you a panettone for Christmas then.
I think the one I enjoyed was the Star Wars.
Me too.
I really liked. And that one and this one, I think it's the 2 your challenge I enjoyed most.
David, what about you?
Well, I must say that this one, yes, it was really fun, as I told you, because it bring me back to my childhood. But also I actually didn't finish the Star Wars challenge. I started working on that, and I one more day and I have delivered the image. But the Star Wars I also liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Guys, there is Daniela Congedo. I think she missed the part with Barbara, or I don't know if the first part of the video was not hearable because of the connection. I really don't know. I apologize for that. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a moving again. I'm trying to do the best to keep these challenges going as much as I can, but it's a little bit complicated. But anyway, she says, we support all of you guys. And I think that's the beauty of it, that even though we're making a competition, this is still a challenge that it's done in the spirit of making art. And in the beginning, it was a little bit different because people were like, oh, I really want to win. And now I just see people that are really motivated in making beautiful images, which is ultimately what I was hoping for. So, on my end, the thing that I've enjoyed the most about these challenges is the camaraderie, if that makes any sense to you guys. But I want to ask you one more question. And this is, if you want to give a piece of advice to those who are thinking to join the next challenge, what would you tell them? And we can start with you, Barbara.
Oh, sorry. I didn't understand the question about the next challenge.
If you want to give a piece of advice, a suggestion,
to
recommendation
others?
to those who are thinking,
understood.
To those who are thinking about joining.
Understood. I think that this challenge are not to show how much you are good, but I think they are something to do to have fun together, to see something new, and not to say, oh, this is perfect, or this is the quality is perfect. Yes, this is a nice, I think, to do something that you like, you enjoy, and also the other can enjoy. This is, I think, it's important. Not to take this challenge serious, but more easy, more funny.
If you watched any of the project discussion, you understand that we are not serious people.
No, it's not serious. This is the problem.
Nancy, what about? Oh, sorry, Barbara.
No, nothing. Yeah, nothing.
Nancy, what about you?
Okay. I have to tell, do it for yourself, do it for fun, and enjoy the process, because that's the goal. Because think out of the box and do different things make you grow, and because you push yourself to make great things, and I don't know, you could be surprised of what could happen. There's no rules, so could happen everything, and so go for it. And I don't know, for example, as I said, I've been participating in every challenge, and I finally did it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I never give up. So don't be afraid. Don't think you are not good enough. So
I agree 100% with you, and I love that answer, because believe it or not, a lot of people, they reached out to me and they told me that the reason why they did not want to do the challenge is because they thought they were not good enough. And
exactly.
And I think
it's true, because some projects are really, really good, and then you are scared.
Yeah.
I never can do this,
but it doesn't matter, because in the past we've had situations where people said maybe the projects that you guys have chosen were not the best, but the reality is that this is a little bit like a lottery. A project, it's great for somebody, but maybe it's not so good for other two people, And so I think it's important that you put yourself out there and that you try no matter what. David, what about you?
At the end,
Nancy, keep going, sorry.
I know, I want to say that at the end of the day, we are doing art, and art is very subjective. So that's why I think.
David?
Yeah, totally. Well, without trying to repeat what Nancy and Barb said, that is totally 100% true. I think that the main thing is that well, someone said that perfection is the enemy of production, right? So the best thing to do is to get out of your comfort zone. I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, David is on
Oh, the
froze.
audio.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Now we can, yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
Now it's gone
Okay.
again.
Someone is trying to reach me. So yeah, so the first challenge I did, I started following Mike Golden. So I tried to do my creative process the way Mike tried to do it. So that was trying a new thing. And again, with the astronaut was another way of working, and we stand together again, something new. And I'm mainly concentrating in making architecture, and these kind of challenges are actually something out of everything I have done in a lot of time. So that's the best thing, to do something that you have never tried, and maybe that's a way for you to understand that maybe, I don't know, if you were doing architecture or you were doing, I don't know, something else, maybe that's the thing that you like the most. So just try it, give it a try, and if you don't like it, well, just you can change it later. I mean, it's just about trying. I remember one thing that I heard when I was really young, and it was, when was the first time that you did something for the first time? And that was my starting point for many things that I have done, and this one was one of those.
Beautiful. Guys, listen, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me about your projects. I want to invite everyone who is watching from home to join the next challenge. There is a link in the video description. Again, I apologize for the connection problems at the very beginning, but that's the beautiful thing of going live and interacting live with people from home. I would appreciate if you hit the like button, because it helps the videos get seen. If you find this type of content interesting, of course, feel free to join. I'm trying to do a competition every week. Nothing. I want to thank you guys again for taking the time to talk to me.
Thank you, Fabio.
Thank you to you.
Thank you.
I'm very honored, and I feel humbled by the fact that you guys decide to join these challenges, because you're very talented. And so seeing such beautiful artwork posted because of a simple initiative like mine, it's a very humbling experience to me. And so I want to thank you again for doing this. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to stop the stream so that I can say goodbye to you guys again. Thanks a lot, everybody from home, for watching, and I will see you.
Thank you, friend.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you all.
I will see you on Monday.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Good night.
Bye. And
And the stream.